All right. Likutei Halachot. All right. Likutei Halachot Hilchos Kriyat Shma Halachot Dal. We hold it if you dalef. And we said, enlighten our eyes in your Torah that we should be able to mechavan to the truth, and so that the light should not be formatted chas v'chalila for not good, should format the bracha. And the main thing is to be zocher, to keep the eyes should be illuminated, to be nishma from Shma Sinai. V'zeh b'chinas v'ten talmot levrach, should give, dew and rain for blessing, for the good. A blessed, shezeh zoichen adei emuna de Kriyat Shma. This is zoichen through the emuna that is derived through Kriyat Shma, through the learning of Shma. K'mo she'omrim Kriyat Shma, shamru lachem, be careful lest you stray from Hashem Elokeichem, avat Elokim Elohim acherim, and you would worship idols. V'atzat hashamayim v'lo yimotav, and you should hold the heavens. You know what about? Yeah. Okay. So hold the heavens, and there won't be rain. In other words, when a person damages the emunah, they don't format the light, the bracha. This is where all the klolos chas v'sholem comes from. That the land was cursed because the man, Adam HaRishon, damaged the emunah. As Chazal said, "V'az netzar hamota." This is when the rain stopped. Ki en hakshom yodim ela b'schus ha'emunah. The rain come down, with the schus of faith. Comes from Chazal. This is the thing that formats the light of the bracha. You see, the people who plant the fields, they're anxious that the plants should grow, that the crops should grow. They know that they are in the hands of Hashem, of Heaven, So their hearts are worrying that this year's crops should grow and should be blessed. That's the emunah that brings down the rains. It's like, how people say self-fulfilling prophecy? Mm-hmm. People expect something, and because they expect it, it comes to them. That's the emunah. The emunah is the keli that brings about that which you believe in. This is rains of blessing. Give dew and rain for bracha, for blessing. This is mentioning of the rain and asking for the rain. There's a difference in time between when you start mentioning the rain and we're actually asking for it. We're actually asking for the rain. Already Shmini Atzeres, you're starting to mention the rain. But actually, 10 talmot levrach, when you're asking for the rain, that's so funny. For the fun of it, I say axe, and then I actually start saying it. I apparently have an extra grind, right? All right. So you mention, it says, Morida Geshem, right? Mashiach Baruch Morida Geshem. This you start in Shmini Atzeres. And the She'elo, the 10 Talmot Lebracha, you're only saying 60 days after the Tkufa. Because in the beginning, Matchilu Mazkirim Gshom Levad. You just mentioned the rain. You don't ask for them. V'az mamshichin or hashefa b'chinas geshomim b'chinas kol mitzvos. This is when you bring about the essence, the light of the bounty, of the shefa, of the rain, but while it's still closed, it's still fisted, it's still undifferentiated. זה בחינת הזכור, שמזכירים רק גבורייסו, that you only mention the mightiness of Hashem. The Yeshua Baruch יכול להוריד גשם, Hashem can indeed bring down the rain. אבל עדיין אין מציירים עדיין האור שחבר למטה, but you still don't format the light into a form that it has to be in order to come down. כי אין מבקשים עדיין עליהם שיודו ויצטנו, you still don't ask for them, they should come down and be formatted. עד השאלה, until you're asking for them. שאז מבקשים שיודו הגשמים. This is when you start asking that the rain should actually come down. דהיינו שיצטער האור למטה, that the light, be formatted below, because gishmei bracha, rains of blessing. Because 10 tal motor levracha, give a dew and rain for blessing. Okay, nimshach zman ben azkor v'she'ela. That's the reason why there's a difference. There's a certain time period between when you start mentioning it until when you're asking for it. Because the formatting of the light, the formation of the light needs time. That's 60 days after the equinox. This is when you start asking. This corresponds to the 60 letters of Birkas Kahanim. This is the thing, the Birkas Kahanim, it forms the light, it comes down Libracha, because the Kahanim, what they do, they are the conduit, they are the condenser, they are the interface. They stand there, with their hands, with their fingers spread. This is like the antennas, it's like the light goes through them, and it gets its sear, and with the bracha, it's the bracha. Now we will stop here because you see in the base it starts talking about Servatavis, so we will push this for tomorrow. It's a show.